I understand you're asking to change the framework that's been put together into a more structured and formal one, based on the relationships between numbers 1, 4, 14, 5, 12, 42, and so on, that have been analyzed. Since you previously asked for a change from a series of number relationships to a theory, then to a framework, and now back to a theory, I will formulate something more concise, formal, and integrated. I'll fix any inconsistencies and make sure all elements from the previous framework are included in a clear way. This theory will explain number relationship patterns as a prime number-based system with standard and non-standard transformations. The theory of prime cycles and numeric transformations says that a series of numbers 1, 4, 14, 5, 12, 42, and so on forms a cyclic number system. This system connects basic prime numbers 2, 3, 7 using standard math operations, adding multiplying powers, and non-standard transformations, like putting numbers together, adding digits, reversing digits. This system starts from the number 1 and goes back to 1 through a series of changes that center around the key numbers 12, the result of adding primes, and 42, the result of multiplying primes, with the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7 as the main structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, explaining how the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7 create key numbers 12, 42 through adding and multiplying operations. 7. Bringing in non-standard transformations to connect numbers in a symbolic pattern, making our understanding of number relationships richer. 8. Teaching about prime numbers, basic math operations, and creative ways to explore number relationships. Non-standard transformations, like putting numbers together or reversing digits, are symbolic and don't have a formal math basis. So they're better for creative exploration than strict math analysis. Inconsistencies in the original equations, for example 14 is not equal to 5, 42 is not equal to 6, need a symbolic interpretation to make sense. Non-standard prime classifications, for example even small odd prime for 3, can be confusing without more information. This might be a typo or symbolic language. The numbers 12, 2 plus 3 plus 7, and 42, 2 times 3 times 7, consistently show up as the center points of the cycle, supporting the role of the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7. The journey from 1 to 42 and back to 1 through standard and non-standard operations shows a structured, repeating pattern. Putting numbers together, for example 2, 3, 7, and reversing digits, for example 12 to 21, add a creative side that connects numbers beyond formal math operations. To make the theory clearer, here's a picture of how the numbers are connected in the number cycle, showing the links between prime numbers and key numbers. This chart shows the number cycle from 1 back to 1, with the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7 as the main connections. Colors are chosen to stand out well on light or dark backgrounds to explain the relationships between numbers 1, 4, 14, 5, 12, 42, and so on, as a repeating number system centered around the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7. This system uses standard operations, addition, multiplication, powers, and non-standard transformations, like putting numbers together, adding digits, reversing digits, to connect numbers, with the key numbers 12, 2 plus 3 plus 7, and 42, 2 times 3 times 7, as the central points. The cycle starts from 1 and goes back to 1 through steps like 4 to 14 to 5 to 12 to 42 to 21 to 10 to 1. Inconsistencies, for example, 14 is not equal to 5, 42 is not equal to 6, are fixed by treating them as symbolic transformations. This theory can be used in number analysis, creative exploration, and math education, even though the non-standard transformations are symbolic and not formally mathematical. If you need any more changes, extra explanations, or other pictures, just let me know. Have you ever thought that numbers are just boring tools for counting? Think again. Numbers are full of secrets, patterns, and surprises, like a secret code waiting to be cracked. When you play with numbers, you'll find mysteries everywhere. It's like being a detective, but for math. Today, we're going on an adventure with 3 numbers, 1, 4, and 14. At first, they might seem unrelated, but actually, they're connected in amazing and unexpected ways. We're going to take them apart, put them back together, and see what makes them special. Numbers aren't just static symbols, they're playful and dynamic. For example, 4 can be made by adding or multiplying 2 and 2. That's a rare trait. We'll explore how 1, 4, and 14 share unique qualities and are connected to each other. So, put on your thinking caps and dive into the magic of numbers. You don't need to be a math genius, just curious enough. Math is about discovery, not memorizing formulas. In the end, you'll see numbers as friends, full of endless possibilities and fun. Let's kick things off with the number 1, the simplest yet most powerful number. 1 is the foundation of all numbers. Just add enough ones together and you can get any whole number. It's like the atom in the world of numbers, the origin of everything. In multiplication, 1 is the identity. Anything multiplied by 1 stays the same. 1 to any power is still 1. It's incredibly stable. Here's a cool trick. 1 is the only number that is its own square, its own cube, and so on. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 cubed is still 1. No other number does that. Others would get bigger when squared or cubed. 1 is the perfect point of balance and simplicity. It's the basis of our whole system, the unit we use to measure everything. 1 apple, 1 meter, 1 second. It's the scale for our world. Mathematically, it's the only number that creates itself through multiplication and powers. This simple number is a huge source of ideas. It's the quiet hero holding everything together. So, while 1 might seem ordinary, it's a real star in our show. Every number holds the spirit of 1. Let's see how it connects to our next numbers. Now, let's look at the number 4, the number of balance and stability. 4 is everywhere. 4 table legs, 4 seasons, 4 sides of a square. In math, 4 is the first composite number, not a prime number, but made by multiplying smaller numbers. 4 is a perfect square, 2 times 2. You can arrange 4 dots into a 2 by 2 square, true symmetry. 4 is also 2 plus 2. That's rare. The same number added or multiplied gives 4. This dual nature makes 4 a meeting point for addition and multiplication. 4 stands for doubling, an important idea in growth and patterns. It's a symbol of stability and order, the very first perfect square. Its unique connection to 2 sets it apart. From the 4 corners of a room to the 4 legs of a chair, 4 is fundamental. It's sturdy, dependable, and perfectly balanced. Let's see how this connects to 14. This is a framework for prime cycles and number changes. The goal. This framework shows how numbers like 1, 4, 14, 5, 12, 42, and so on connect prime numbers 2, 3, 7. Using regular math and special number changes, it creates a number cycle that goes from 1 back to 1. Parts of the framework. 1. Basic prime numbers. The numbers are 2, an even prime, 3, a small odd prime, and 7, a large odd prime. Their roles are adding them. 2 plus 3 plus 7 equals 12, which gives us the key number 12, multiplying them. 2 times 3 times 7 equals 42, which gives us the key number 42. Special classifications. 2. Odd even prime and even prime. 3. Even small odd prime. A small odd prime may be a typo. 7. Odd, big prime. A large odd prime. 1. Standard math operations. Adding. 2 plus 2 is 4. 7 plus 7 is 14. 2 plus 3 plus 7 is 12. 3 plus 4 is 7. Multiplying. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 3 is times 7 is 42. Powers. 1 2 is 1. 2 2 is 4. 1 2 plus 2 2 is 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 2 plus 7 2 is 1 plus 49 is 50. 1. Special number changes. Linking numbers together. 237 stands for the prime numbers 2, 3, 7. 2 plus 3 plus 7 is 12. 77 stands for 7 plus 7 equals 14. 219 stands for 2, 1, 9. Maybe 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 12. Adding digits. From 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. From 42, 4 plus 2 equals 6. Flipping digits. From 12 to 21, flipping the order of the digits. From 21 to 3 times 7 equals 21. 1. Number cycle. The order. Starting from 1, 1 is 1 times 1 equals 1, 1. To 4, 4 equals 2 times 2 equals 2, 2 equals 2 plus 2. To 14, 14 equals 7 plus 7 equals 2 times 7. To 5, 5 equals 1, 2 plus 2 is 2. To 12, 12 equals 2 plus 3 plus 7. To 42, 42 equals 2 times 3 times 7. Back to 12, 4 plus 2 equals 6. 6 equals subtract 12, 2. To 21, flipping the digits of 12, then 3 times 7 equals 21. To 10, 3 plus 7 equals 10. Back to 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, adding the digits. Important note, some steps don't quite match up, like 14's on neck, 1 plus 4 equals 5, 42's neck, 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 2 times 1 plus 19, neck 219. We fix this by thinking of them as symbolic changes or adding digits. 1. Correction rules. Math mistakes. 14 equals 1 plus 4 equals 5. Fixed by seeing it as 1 plus 4 equals 5. Adding digits separately. 42 equals 4 plus 2 equals 6. Fixed by seeing it as 4 plus 2 equals 6. Then connecting it to 6 equals frac 12 plus 2 times 1 plus 19 equals 219. Fixed by seeing it as 2 times 1 plus 19 equals 21, with 219 as a symbolic link. Explaining the symbols, linking numbers like 237, 77 are seen as symbols, not actual number values. Special prime classifications, like even small odd prime, are seen as markers for their role in the cycle. How the framework is used. Number analysis helps us understand how prime numbers create key numbers through adding and multiplying. Creative exploration uses special number changes to connect numbers in symbolic ways. Education teaches about prime numbers, basic math, and being creative with numbers. Limits. Some special changes, like linking numbers or flipping digits, don't have a formal math basis. When equations don't match, we have to interpret them symbolically to keep things clear. Now let's get to know 14, a number with many secrets. 14 is a composite number, 2 times 7, or 7 plus 7. Like 4, it's about doubling. Double 7 is 14. There are 14 days in 2 weeks. 14 is made up of the digits 1 and 4, the numbers we started with. It's like 1 and 4 coming together to make something new. Can we make 14 using 1 and 4? Adding or multiplying doesn't quite work, but let's look deeper. 14 invites us to be creative and look beyond the obvious. It's not just a sum or a product, it's a combination, a puzzle. 14 is a number that asks us to explore. Its structure is more than what we see. It's a blend of the numbers we've already explored. 14 is a number with many faces, practical, playful, and mysterious. Let's dig into its hidden connections. The magic is just beginning. Let's play with the digits of 14, 1 and 4. 1 plus 4 plus 9 equals 14. A beautiful connection. 14 is a square pyramid number. This number is flexible, like Lego bricks. 14 is a playground for creativity. Numbers are like dancers. Some are solo, some are in pairs, and some are in groups. And they can make beautiful patterns. Let's mix 1, 4, and 14 and see what happens. If we add them, 1 plus 4 plus 14 equals 19, it's a prime number. If we multiply them, 1 times 4 times 14 equals 56. 56 can be broken down into 7 times 8 or 4 times 14. Our original numbers are its factors. Let's look at its prime factors. 4 is 2 times 2, 14 is 2 times 7, and 1 is just 1. Combine all these, 2, 2, 2, 7 and 1, like Lego blocks to build new numbers. 2 times 2 times 7 equals 28. That's double 14. 2 times 7 is 14. We found our number again. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. The basic ingredients, prime factors, are the building blocks for all numbers. 4 and 14 give us a great set of blocks. This mixing and matching can show many possibilities. Numbers interact in surprising ways. It's fun when we explore these combinations. Let's see how these patterns grow. The patterns we found with 1, 4, and 14 are just small examples of a much bigger idea. Think about perfect squares. 4 is 2 squared, 9 is 3 squared, 16 is 4 squared. This pattern goes on forever. 14 is also 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared. That's a square pyramidal number. Add the next square, 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 30. These numbers, 1, 5, 14, 30, are part of a fascinating sequence. 14 is just one stop on this number train. 14 is also 2 times 7. Multiply other numbers. 2 times 3 times 7 is 42. 42 is the sum of the first 6 even numbers and the product of 3 prime numbers. Building bigger numbers from smaller prime numbers is called prime factorization, a core idea in math. Every number has its own unique recipe of prime ingredients. The games we play with small numbers teach us the rules for big numbers. Numbers can always be broken down and built back up. By understanding 1, 4, and 14, we learn the language of numbers. This language helps us explain everything, from atoms to galaxies. These numbers are like the most basic building blocks. 1, 4, and 14 are like different kinds of blocks. Some are simple, some are strong, and some are complex. Learning how these blocks work teaches us how all numbers can be put together. Every number can be broken down into its prime factors, which are its most basic parts. This idea of combining things is everywhere, in music, language, chemistry. Numbers are the alphabet of reality. Addition and multiplication are its grammar. When we find that 14 equals 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared, we've discovered a rule for putting numbers together. Mixing and matching isn't just fun, it's how real problems are solved. Mathematicians break down complicated problems into simple parts, just like we did with 14. Our journey shows how numbers can be taken apart and put back together. This is the rhythm of math, taking things apart and putting them together. It's a great way to understand the world. From the smallest atoms to the biggest galaxies, numbers help us see the big picture. Document class file ptod book, use package, amsmath, amsim, use package, geometry, geometry, for paper, margin, use package, parskip, use package, enumitum, use package, graphics, use package, to cloft, use package, title talk, use package, axe color, use package, noto, begin, document. Front matter. Title / text BF. Prime cycles and numeric transformations. Exploring number relationships. Author Grok, assisted by XI. Date October 2025. Make title / table of contents. Main matter. Chapter. Introduction. Numbers have a special magic, not just in their math properties, but also in how we can connect them through creative patterns. This book introduces the text-it, prime cycle, and numeric transformation theory, a way to organize a series of number relationships, like 1, 4, 14, 5, 12, 42, and so on, as a cycle of numbers. This theory focuses on the basic prime numbers, 2, 3, 7, and mixes standard math operations, like adding, multiplying, raising to a power, with non-standard changes, like putting numbers together, adding digits, reversing digits. The goal is to explore how numbers relate in a creative way, giving insights for students, teachers, and anyone who loves math. Section Book's Goal. This book aims to class begin, itemize, end, itemize. Section Background. The number sequence we're talking about comes from exploring relationships like 1 1 1 1 times equals 1 1's 1. 4 equals 2 times 2 2 goes 2. 14 7 plus 7 all the way to 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. Even though some steps might not look right mathematically, for example, Chanton 14, Schneckteil 1 plus 4 so equals 5 as. This theory fixes and explains these steps as symbolic changes. Chapter / prime cycle and numeric transformation theory. Section / theory statement. This theory says that the numbers 1, 4, 14, 5, 12, 42 and so on form a cycle of numbers that connects the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7 using standard math operations and non-standard changes. This cycle starts at 1 and comes back to 1 with the key numbers 12, 2 plus 3 plus 7, and 42, 2 times 3 baths times 7 as its center points. Section Theory parts. Subsection / basic prime numbers. The prime numbers 2, 3, and 7 are at the heart of this theory. Begin, itemize, end, itemize, as subsection standard math operations. Begin, itemize, end, itemize, subsection non-standard transformations. Begin, itemize, end, itemize, subsection number cycle structure. The number cycle goes in this order. Begin, enumerate, end, enumerate, subsection fixing inconsistencies. Some of the original steps were mathematically incorrect and are now seen as symbolic changes. As begin, itemize, end, itemize, house chapter, applying the theory, house section, number analysis. This theory shows how the prime numbers 2, 3, and 7 lead to the key numbers 12 and 42 through adding and multiplying, giving us a peek into how numbers are built. Section Creative Exploration. Non-standard changes, like putting numbers together, reversing digits, let us explore number patterns in a creative way, linking math with symbolic thinking. Section / education. This theory can be used to teach. Begin, itemize, end, itemize. Chapter, limits and challenges. Begin, itemize. End. Itemize. Chapter. Conclusion. The prime cycle and numeric transformation theory offers a new way to understand how numbers relate through prime numbers and creative changes. Even though some steps are symbolic, this theory gives us insights into the magic of numbers and how they can be used in education and math exploration. End document. Our journey with 1, 4, and 14 is coming to an end, but the adventure of discovery never stops. We started with 3 numbers that seemed unrelated, but we found so many surprising connections. 1 is the most basic start, 4 is perfect balance, and 14 is the sum of squares and also contains the other 2 numbers. The magic was there all along, just waiting to be found. This journey is all about being curious, learning to see patterns and connections everywhere. Every number has its own unique story and connections. Pick your own favorite number and start exploring. The world of numbers is an endless playground. Math isn't about memorizing facts. It's about trying things out and making discoveries. The joy is in the process, not just the answer. Next time you see a number, think of it as a mystery, a piece of the universe's puzzle. Remember the amazing connections between 1, 4, and 14. The adventure has just begun. Keep exploring the wonderful world of numbers.